Hi, welcome. Happy Saturday, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is Shania, and my YouTube channel is focused on DIY sewing tutorials of things that are made from scratch and some things I just kind of take from something else and refashion it to create something else. If you're just joining this live stream, I want you to leave me a comment and let me know where you're watching from. And let me know if you have anything that you're working on today, whether that's a sewing project or just doing some cleaning around the house or journaling, whatever it is. Hey, Alexis. Hi. I'm going to just be pinning you guys' comments here on the screen. So if this is your first time joining this live stream, this is the second episode of this Saturday sewing session. And the whole purpose of it really is to just make time to get something done that you've been meaning to do for a long time. So as I mentioned before, it doesn't have to be something that you're sewing. It can just be anything that you've been putting off for a long period of time. So let us get into it. I want to give us an hour because I really want an ice cream sandwich and I want to be able to get off and go get it. So let's go ahead and just get into where we are today with this live stream. So for today, I am going to be picking up this piece here that you see on the screen. So I have this fabric. So first of all, let me get my bag of things. So if you weren't able to join me the last session, I mentioned that I have a huge bag of projects. Like these are all projects that I've been meaning to sew and work on for forever. So what I did last session was I just randomly reached in the bag and I picked whatever I landed on, and I landed on this fabric. And this fabric I got from a thrift store in the Bronx, and I think it's like part of like, I don't know, like a sari or something, some traditional ethnic garment. But I'm going to be taking it and I'm going to be making this two-piece set here. So a maxi skirt and a bustier top. And obviously this is giving summer vibes. Hey, Luigi, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, we're giving lots of summer vibe with this outfit, but it's on the way, right? That's how we attract these things. So anyhow, I want to just show you guys where I left off the last session. The last session, I started tracing. So I know it's a bit dark, but I hope you can see the pieces, right? So the little blue areas, I started tracing the pattern pieces that I had made in another video. And the pattern pieces are here. How about this folder though? Cute, right? So cute. Yes, the Bronx. I am not from New York, but I live in New York. I live here. JB, do you live in the Bronx? Are you from the Bronx? So yeah, so basically these are the pattern pieces, and I got these pattern pieces from the bustier top that I showed you in the previous screen. So this screen right here, this bustier top here is where I showed you guys how to get this this pattern. So let me go back to the overhead. Hey, that's swag. Yeah, it is going to be a little see-through, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a lining. So what I did was, you probably can't see it, but I created, hold on one second. Okay, I feel like my candle is burning out. Um, so I created two sets um, of the pattern. So one set is going to be the outer part, and then the other set is going to be the inner lining. So on its own, it would be see-through, but I'm hoping that once I put these other pieces down, it won't be see-through. And even if it is, like, live a little, right? Live a little. So yeah. So these are the pieces. Hey Alexis, thank you. I love the folder too. My mom actually bought it for me a few months ago. It's so cute. It has like a little pocket. This is where I keep my patterns, and then it has a notebook session, and I haven't used it yet. But I digress. Um, JB, you said you live in Brooklyn. Oh, that's awesome. I guess we're kind of like neighbors because I live in Brooklyn too. Um, that is pretty awesome. And thank you for the live. Yeah, you're very welcome. Not sure if that means you left, but thank you for joining me either way. So what I'm going to do is I want to basically take these whatchamabobbers. Hold on. So what I want to do is I want to take, sorry, I'm just trying to like organize my camera here. Got it. Okay. What I want to do is I kind of went back and I was like kind of like lining up the pieces and stuff. And I feel like some of the pieces are not, like the lines are not very straight. So I think the safest thing for me to do is to just pin the pattern to the fabric and then cut around it, because I don't want to jeopardize how this is going to fit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to pin these pieces. I'm going to start with this side piece. See, like even if I line this up, it's like, it's not straight at all. So, and that's not cool because that's definitely going to affect how it fits. So let me just pin it down. And then, yeah. Hey, that's so wag. Where are you joining us from? Where are you watching from? Alexis, where are you watching from? I want to know where you guys are. I love knowing where you guys are because it just, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm traveling without actually traveling, because y'all know the situation right now. You know the situation. So right now it's 4:15, so I'm going to wrap this up at 5:15. And I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background, but my neighbors, they're playing some music. So I hope it's not coming through. You know, I'm going to put down some paperweights because I feel like this is not the fabric. This fabric is real sensitive. Or should I say she's real playful. She likes to play. Alexis is from Pennsylvania. Oh, and that Soeg is from California. Wow. Amazing, you guys. Amazing. Do you guys sew at all? Like, do you sew on your own, or do you just kind of like watching sewing projects and stuff? Just came from National City Swap Meet and went fabric shopping. Ooh, what is National City Swap Meet? What is that? Is that like a sewing event? Tell me everything. Do they have one of those like in every city, or is it just in Cali? Also, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it. But I'm just cutting along the seam allowance line, the invisible seam allowance line. You guys, if you don't have one of these, you should so get one of these. They're so worth it. So worth it. Like, I'm like not even trying to sell you anything. Like in all honesty, it's so much quicker to cut stuff, and it's not painful. Sometimes my hands get stiff when I'm cutting something that's like thick, you know. But anyways, oh, sorry, I'm missing you guys' combos. Just new to sewing. Oh, you're new to oh my gosh. I don't know why, but when people tell me they're new to sewing, I'm just like, come here. Let me hug you. Welcome. Sit down. Do you want something to drink? Like, I love it because it's a world. It really is a world. Like the sewing world, the sewing community, it's wonderful, you know? It's really wonderful. And it's always nice when someone new joins us. So, but that's pretty cool that you're new to sewing. I would definitely say you should definitely like, I don't know if you're like, if you're not intimidated by making patterns, you should start by getting yourself a pattern like block, and then you can make any patterns from that. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? It's a flea market. Oh, okay. That's really cool. And that's really awesome that it's open right now. Because with everything going on, like, you know, you would think maybe not. But that's good. Okay, so I have one piece. I have one piece cut out, which is great. But I want to move a little faster because at this rate, okay. Okay, so this, I'm just going to put it like right here. Let's see how see-through it looks. Ooh, yeah, that's see-through. All right, so let me cut out the second piece for that. JB says, I'm watching with bins full of fabric that I'm afraid to cut, watching and learning, trying to get the nerve to start. Just dive in, my love. Dive in. Like, dive in knowing that you're gonna make mistakes, knowing that something's, you're not gonna get right, knowing that if you keep doing it, you're going to get better. And as long as you're doing it because you really love to just create things and have cute outfits, it's all going to be fine. Just dive in, you know? And I would say if you're scared or you're really looking to get the nerve, I wouldn't start with something that you really like, you know, in terms of fabric and stuff. Like, start with something that, like, in your bin that's cute, but, like, not the cutest thing. You know what I mean? But do it, my love. Do it, JB. Okay. This fabric, she is so playful. Yes, she is. All right, let's see what else you guys are saying. Alexis says, yes, I sew, and I did one of your sewing pieces. I have a couple more I want to try that you have done. Been sewing for a year. Your videos definitely helped me so much. Alexis, thank you so much. A year is quite a while. Like, you can learn a lot in a year of sewing. So I'm really proud of you and really happy that you haven't given up. And I'm curious what piece of mine or what tutorial of mine did you watch? Like, what did you make following my tutorial? I'm really curious. If I were to take a guess, I'm going to guess and say it was the plaid skirt with the slits at the bottom. I think that was it. But let me know if I'm if I'm wrong, or let me know if I'm right. um, okay, so, all right. Where you get fabric for cheap, like, oh, okay, so it's a flea market where you get fabric for cheap, like 150. Is it, that's so egg, is the fabric that you get, is it good quality though? Because you know sometimes the fabric is cheap, like cost wise, but it's also cheap quality wise. So the fabric that you get at that flea market, how is the quality there? Curious about that. And that's pretty awesome. I need to see if there's something like that here in New York because I don't know. But Lord knows I do not need any more fabric. Like I have a lot of fabric that, as you can see by the bag I showed you, I have so much fabric that like I need to do stuff with. But I don't know, life happens. Yay, 2 pieces. Ooh, okay. So I'm just gonna put them here. All right. So that's that. Um, all right, then the next thing I'm gonna do is the cup. Um, yeah, that's what I'm gonna try making my own patterns. Laugh out loud is which is why I watch your videos. Yes, girl. Like once you make your own patterns, like you are good. Because that's the thing, like there's a lot of people in the sewing community who sew and they make really nice things, but the thing is that the things that they're making are based on patterns. When you know how to make your own pattern, you can really like customize things and really like that's, in my opinion, that's when you actually become a designer. Like that's when you can say like I designed XYZ thing, you know? Cuz it's like it's making a pattern is basically like drawing. You're basically taking like a fashion sketch and bringing it to life. Hmm. Um yeah, see, Alexis told JB you just got to dive in and start. You guys, I'm sorry if like my responses are kind of delayed. I know first of all I'm getting the comments a little late, and then I'm also here just trying to work and stuff. So sorry if I'm late with it, but yeah, Alexis is right, JB. Like you should definitely just dive in, do it, take notes while you do it, and just like it's gonna be wonderful, you know. And I think you're going to inspire yourself. I think when you dive in and you create something, you're gonna be like, I let me see what else I can do. You know, like, I want to keep doing this. Like, it kind of gets addictive after some time. Um, okay. Ooh, got water in the fabric. You guys, I'm having doubts about this. If I must be honest, I'm having doubts because this fabric is very particular. And the fact that I'm going back over this, like the fact that I'm doing what I'm doing now, I'm a little worried that it's not going to have the accuracy that I need it to have. because there's certain things when you're sewing, like you need to have like your notch marks, and you need to have like, you know, your seam allowance needs to be even. And I'm feeling like what I'm doing right now is not going to allow me to do that. So I'll have to figure something out. Okay. Okay, I'm just putting everything over to the side. What else are you guys talking about? Alexis, I was wrong. I thought you were going to say you did the plaid skirt, but you did the flared pants. That was like, wow. Wow. That is something. That is something to me, because I remember when I made that video, like I had made that video after a long period of like not creating. So it's like my first video in a really long time, and I was really shocked by like the reception that it got. So that's really awesome. That means you've been watching my videos for a while. Either that, or like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let me just flip this over. Yes, girl, you should do the skirt. I think it's one of my easiest tutorials. I think it's one of the easiest tutorials I have. Like once you get that torso block pattern, you could either download it for free on my website, or you can make one based on your own measurements by just watching the tutorial that I have for that. But once you have that block, making that plaid skirt is super super easy. It's so easy. And people always send me pictures and stuff like, "Oh, I made it." And the fabrics that they use are so cute. So cute. One girl, I think she made it out of this like, it was like a silky kind of fabric, like a gray silky fabric, and it was so cute. And I don't think I would have ever thought to make it with that kind of fabric, you know? So you can definitely get creative. Yeah, you have to really look, but today I got a nice emerald velvet. Ooh. And I'm so happy. $10 for 4 yards. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yes, honey. Now is the time for a velvet. Like, I think velvet is one of those things that, like, you think winter, like, you think, oh, velvet, it's good for winter, but it actually can work for spring and for fall. You just have to make like a dress or a skirt or something like that, something that you know you could have your legs out or have your arms out or whatever, where it's like it's cold outside, but it's not like super super cold. So I think that that's really smart that you got that velvet. I'm curious about if you have any like plans for something to make with that velvet fabric. Okay, I'm just transferring these notch marks. I actually want to do that for the right side. Alexis says that was my first project ever. They turned into flared capris. I'm going to remake them so they are pants this time. Yeah, what happened? Like, why did they turn into capris? I'm guessing that that was an accident, right? Because you have the emoji, but like where did you go wrong? What happened? Okay. Okay, so I have my notch marks transferred. I just want to transfer this one. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just transferring my notch marks. And the importance of notch marks is particularly when you're sewing things that consist of more than like two pieces or more, and things that are like curved. Because like let's say you have a bra cup, right? And you have the left side and you have the right side. And like the notch would be here and a notch would be here. So the objective is when you have the two pieces, you want to line up the notch on this side of the cup and the notch on this side of the cup together. And that will let you know that they're going to be aligned at the top and the bottom, right? So it just kind of really helps like to keep things like accurate and proportionate. Um, so yeah. All right, so let's do left. All right. Let's put this down. Left. Like, what did I do? Like, look at this pattern, y'all. How? Like, I just don't understand. I cannot understand it. Oh, because this becomes the center. I don't know what I did. I must have just forgotten to flip it or something. I don't know, but I'm glad I'm looking at it now. I'm gonna do that. Do like this. And then I'm going to... Thanks, Sharade. Thank you. I actually made this. I don't know if you've seen the video for this, but these overall legging pants, they're like long pants. You can't see the whole thing. But I actually made them. So if you want to make a pair for yourself, you should definitely check out the tutorial for that. I'll leave the link for that down below. Or actually, I can share it right now. 1 second. I'm going to share the video for these for these overalls. I gotta find it. Here it is. Okay, so if you want to make, here's the link to make the overall pants that I'm wearing now in this video. Okay, I just dropped the link. Hopefully it's clickable. It's not showing up as clickable on my end, but you're welcome, babe. Eee. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. So the link is clickable. Yay, that's great. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like, okay. You're loving this shirt so much. Thank you. Fun fact, when I went to my ex-boyfriend's place. Like he's from Turkey, and I went to visit him and his family. Well, not him, but I went to visit his family, and his sister was just like giving me all her like stuff that she couldn't fit and stuff that she just never wore, and this was one of the things that she gave me. And it's like actual like silk. It's very soft. It's a very nice shirt. So one of my favorites. And I like wearing this shirt with these pants because I just like the idea of like mixing patterns and really playing with like a big pattern and a tight knit pattern, you know? I think it's super fun. Um, yeah. All right, so let me continue as I was. I keep smelling like, oh, hold on one second. I've just used the last of my candle. I gotta tell my mom. She's gonna be like, "What?" Because it was this humongous candle. It was like so big, and it had 3 wicks. And I want to say she bought it for me in like January or Feb. No, it was February. It was last month. So it's gone in a month. And I have candles that I've had for like for the same amount of time that I still haven't burnt them out, and they have 1 wick. So, do you guys like candles too? Or are you guys more of like a like oil diffuser or a tea light type of person? Okay. So I'm gonna do left. Okay, so this is done. Left. Okay. So now I need to do, I'm gonna just, okay, let's do the top part of the cup, which is this here. This is the right side. What scent was the candle? Um, Hold on. The scent is show and tell. Look how big this thing is. It's like the size of my face. It's huge and it's all done. But the scent is Storm and the brand is Sensational, and it's a natural soy blend candle 26 ounces, done in a month. Um, but I've been watching on TikTok that there's a way that you can create like a jar out of this. So what I'd have to do is just take some like boiling hot water and pour it in, and like the metal parts where the wicks usually are, like they'll come up because of the boiling hot water, and then I can just dump out the wax at the bottom, maybe take this off, and then it becomes like a jar. You could put like Q-tips, cotton balls, maybe thread or sewing stuff. So yeah, it's a Storm candle. Let me just see. It's 4:41. So just keeping an eye on the time. I'm going to wrap this up around 5:15. Um, yeah. Let's see. Maybe I can just put this down, or maybe not, or maybe so. Okay. So make sure this is flat. So, wow, I love those sizes. I'm going to have to try the scent and brand you have. Yeah, Alexis, girl, you should totally try it. Um, you should totally try it. It's so, 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 so good. my mom bought me another candle too that I actually like a little bit better. And even though it's just like one wick and it's smaller than that one, I feel like it's stronger. And the scent is Mandarin green tea or Mandarin tea or something like that. And it's just so good. I have that one like in my bathroom. It smells really good. But what kind of scents do you like when you get candles? Like, are you like a food scent? You know, some people like cookies and like brown sugar, strawberries. Like, are you a food scent type of person, or just kind of like a not kind of person? All right, let me just put this like this, this like this. I really want an ice cream sandwich. Like, I really do. So that's what I'm going to go get right after I wrap this thing up. Okay, so this is the right. I'm just going to do right. And I'm going to put it here. And then, in theory, would I need another piece? I think I would. So, I'm going to... I would need another piece of this. But the question is, I think I'm just going to do it here. And then I'll have to remember to make 2 left pieces. Let's see. Okay. I wonder, can you guys hear the music from my neighbors? Like, can you hear it in the background? Okay. So now, these are the left pieces. But the thing is, okay. Okay. I like to try all scents. I like candles, wax melts, and misters. My all-time favorite would be the fruit smells or flower smells. Ooh, fruit. Yes, fruit. I definitely agree with you on the fruit smells. Wax melts are really good too. Like those are super strong as well. What's a face? I think it's Airwick is the brand, or maybe it's just Febreze. One of those brands has really good wax melts. Um, super super strong ones. But yeah, flower smells. I'm kind of a little like picky about flower smells because I feel sometimes they can be too strong. But I will say that one flower smell that I do like is rose. But it can't be like, yeah, it's got to be like a certain type of rose, though. You know? I do like rose. I even like rose ice cream. Like the rose flavor. Oh, so good. So, so good. All right, so let me just title this as right. And then I need to remind myself that I need to do 2 left pieces. Right, right. Okay, so put this here. Okay, good. All right, so now let us do the left side pieces. Rose boba tea is my. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I didn't even know like rose bubble tea exists. Oh my gosh, that sounds really good. Oh. Mm. Okay, so now I'm doing the left pieces. Left, left. Okay. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm like still thinking about the bubble tea. So you guys, I'm curious about what um curious about a couple things. One thing I'm curious about is what kind of things do you guys want me to make videos about? Like I'm in a place where like I realize that I can't just make the things that I want to make. Like now that I have people following me and watching my stuff, like I want to make stuff that you guys want to see. Like I realize like I can't be selfish, you know? But it's just tricky because I don't know what you guys want to see. And I feel sometimes when I when I think something is going to be like, oh, like they're going to love this, like nobody, like it doesn't get as much traction. And then the things where I'm like, well, I'm just posting this because I think they're going to want it and I want it. Um, and then, but I don't expect it to like really take off and it takes off. So it's a little bit of a struggle for me. So I want to know what kind of things would you guys like me to make? And actually, I'm gonna drop a link here so that you can send me pictures of something that you want me to make. Send me as many pictures as you'd like, and then I can just kind of look at them all. And if I see like, you know, there's any similarity, then I will like I'll make that thing. So I'm gonna drop this link right here, and basically in this link you just need to tell me like your name, your email address, and then you can upload the picture, and then I'll just take a look and I'll like make a tutorial on it if it's something that I know how to make. Send me ideas for things you'd send me pictures for things you'd like me to make a tutorial on. Okay, so just left it there. So yeah, just click it, check it out, please. Or if you don't want to do that, if you're following me on Instagram, you can also just share it. Just DM me on Instagram, and I can respond that way. Yeah. But yeah, definitely let me know, like, if there's something that's trending. Like, I know, for example, puff sleeves right now are trending. So I've been trying to make things with puff sleeves. Like, my last tutorials have puff sleeves. I did a puff sleeve dress, And then I did a puff sleeve like button down top, which is pretty simple because you literally just take a button down top like this and you take out the sleeves and then you put in the new puff sleeves. And I show you how to assemble the puff sleeves and how to like make the pattern for it too as well. So yeah, but aside from that, I'm like, well, I don't know what else they want to see. And like, are you guys more interested in like tops? Are you more interested in dresses? Are you more interested in like pants, crop tops? Like what do you guys want? Like what do you guys like? I want to make you guys happy. Like sincerely from my heart. I want to make you guys happy. And it's kind of like two birds with one stone because I'm going to make stuff like based on the stuff you send me. I'm going to make stuff that, one, I think is cute and that I would wear. And then two, because you sent it to me, it means you like it and you want it too. So, like, we both win. So, share, let me know. And then also, too, let me know, like, because I know that, you guys, some of you said you've just been sewing for a year, and some of you said that you just started sewing. But let me know, like, maybe if you don't want tutorials, maybe you want like tips that like sewing tips, or fabric tips or like machine tips or stuff like that, like more like technical kind of videos. Let me know if you want those kind of things too, because I can like figure something out from there. Um, Alexis says, okay, I'll send you some ideas into the link. I have to get back to studying dresses and tops for spring, summer, then pants and hoodies for fall, athletic wear as well. Yes, thank you so much, Alexis. Thank you. I know you have to get back to studying, but thank you so much for taking the time to be with me. And I definitely look forward to seeing the pictures that you send me. And I'll definitely keep this in mind about the dresses and the tops for the spring and summer, which is actually like my favorite thing to make and wear. So got you, girl. I got you. But happy studying and happy Saturday, and thanks for joining me. All right, so let me just. How are we looking? So I've got about like 25 minutes or 20 minutes or so. Left. Okay, so I'm going to put this one over here. And I'm going to have to find a way to label these because I don't think I'm going to be able to start sewing today. And it does get a little tricky when I like stop working on these and then I'm just like, where did I leave off? So maybe I might live stream tomorrow. I don't know. That's overworking myself probably. Look, I have another piece here. Okay. Let me just label this. No. I think it was a mistake. Look, so this, I don't know if you can see, but this is like super bumpy and textured because it's the wrong side. And let me just zoom in. It's super bumpy and textured because it's the wrong side. And I've been tracing this thinking that this is the wrong side. So I might be able to get away with it. I might be able to somehow make this the outer shell by just kind of flipping it or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out, but damn. I don't know, y'all. I'm having my doubts about this project. For full disclosure, like, I'm having my doubts. But this is the left side. All right. So now let's do the right. That's so wag. Bye, Alexis. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. Technical videos would be good. I love to see everyone's tips. And same with Alexis, need to go back to studying. Thank you for the short break. Thank you so much. You're probably gone by now, but thank you so much for joining me and for just keeping the comment section booming. I really appreciate it so much. And I will also keep in mind the technical videos for you as well. I really appreciate all of you guys so much. Like, for real, for real. So happy studying, and I hope you kick those I don't know, school things in the face. Sharita says, "Dang, I know, girl." But you know what? That's how sewing goes. Like, especially when you are not a professional. Like, I didn't go to school for this shit. Excuse my French. I didn't go to school for this. So a lot of the stuff that I know is because I just figured it out. And part of figuring it out is getting stuff wrong sometimes. So, but I think the cool thing about sewing and creating is that if you're really a creative person, even just the tiniest bit of a creative person, you you know how to get out of those moments where you're like, damn, like I made a mistake or whatever. You know how to be like, okay, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna find a way to, you know, fix it. So no sweat. um and honestly, I'm kind of like, if the top doesn't, like, I'm more excited about the top than the skirt, to be honest. But like, even if the skirt just comes out nice and the top doesn't, like, I'm okay with that too. Cause I already have crop tops, like that denim crop top that I showed you guys. I could easily just wear that black denim crop top with the skirt piece to this, you know. So it's fine. Something's got to come out of it though. So, but let's just try. Let us try. Let us try. Let us try. Okay. And this is the right side. Yeah, damn. But it might work though. Or not. I don't know. We'll see. But this goes with this. Like that. Like so, like that. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in terms of this project. Like, I'm thinking that maybe when I sign off, I want to just keep working on it. And then I can maybe record myself continuing to work on it and just post it as like a regular video. And then the next live stream, I'll just be like, okay, this is where I left off. If you want to see, you know, how I got to this point, then watch the video. I'm thinking if I want to do that or if maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Yo no sé. Mañana. Oh, look, there's another piece. The reason why I'm thinking about that is because I feel like because of this fabric, And because there's so many pieces, I'm just concerned that I'm going to forget like what is what, you know? So I suppose the solution to that would be to just label them. Label them thoroughly and store them in a way that they're not going to be, dishelved once I label them. So I think I'll have to do that. I wanted to thank you guys again for just joining me. I don't know what you guys are doing while you're watching this video, but it means a lot to me that you're here. Like you could be doing anything with your time, but like you're here with me. And even if you're like not even actively watching, maybe you just have me playing in the background or something. That's also like respectable too, And really, it means a lot. Like I just want to say that this past month, like February, was a really hard month for me, and especially in terms of like YouTube and just feeling kind of, I don't know, discouraged and feeling like confused about what to do next, and if anybody is really like, if anybody really cares and stuff like that. But then, I jump on this live stream without even promoting it, and you guys are here, and I'm just like, why am I tripping? Like people do care, you know? So thanks a lot. Like for real, for real. All right, so I have all my cups, my lining cups and my shell cups are all cut. I just need to do the top part. I need 2 top lefts. So I'm going to do... I'm just curious. Like if this is a right piece and this is going to be a right piece. I don't know. I'll just have to figure it out when I get to it. I think I have a bad habit of like trying to like fix things as soon as I can when it's just like, dude, just get to it. Hey, Tara. Is it Tara or is it Tara? Tara or Tara? But either way, hey, I love that profile pic. Yes, honey. Come through on them with the style, with the fashion. Are you into sewing and stuff too, Tara? Let's just make sure this is the left. Okay. Either or. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't saying it the wrong way because I know people always say my name the wrong way and it matters to me. So, just wanted to clarify with you. But, yeah. Are you into sewing and fashion and stuff? Like, looking at your profile pic, you look like a fashionable girl, fashionable lady. Okay, let me just. I feel like the camera looks a little blurry, but I don't know. Okay, this is left. Then this goes here. All right, and then I just need one more left piece. And then do the sides in the middle. So, okay. Looking at the time, and it is 5:08 for me. And I said I would wrap things up at 5:15, so I have like about another like 7 minutes or so. So, Tara says, yes, I just finished making a floral spring dress. Ooh, send me the link. Leave us the link. If you have a video for it, drop the link so that we can check it out. I'd love to see what you made. But yeah, that's cool. What type of dress is it? Like, is it like a bodycon dress, A-line dress, maxi dress, mini dress? What type of dress is it? Is it stretchy? Is it like knit? Okay, so yay, we have our two pieces. All right, now just need to do, you know what, I need to label these R so that I know R, R. It's an off-the-shoulder form-fitting dress. Ooh, yes, honey. That sounds nice. I do love me a good off-the-shoulder anything. Off-the-shoulder top, off-the-shoulder dress. It's just real nice. That's those moments where you take like some highlight and you just put it right on top of your collarbones and really let them like sparkle while the top is off the shoulder. Like that's the moment. That is the when. Okay, so let me just get the side pieces. I'm gonna do these two side pieces and then I'm going to sign off. Thirsty. Yes. Yes, honey, yes. Do you, Tara, do you have a YouTube channel too, or are you just kind of like, do you just sew? Are you a designer? Like, do you, design your own pieces? Are you a seamstress? Like, do you make stuff for, why am I tracing this? Do you make stuff for clients? Like, what's your story? I want to know a little bit about who you are, if you don't mind sharing. No problem if you don't feel comfortable. I'm just curious. And I see that there's like, I don't know, 6 people in here, so I think it could be cool for you guys to get to know each other. Maybe you guys can collaborate or something. So let me know like a little bit about yourself and your story in terms of the fashion community. Okay, this is the left side. Okay, left. All right, last piece, and then I'm signing off. My foot hurts. Yes, my YouTube is Tara Love Diva Styles. I love that. Tara Love Diva. Yes, honey, Love Diva. I like that. You guys, if you are seeing Tara's comment, definitely check out her channel after this live stream. I don't want you guys to leave me quite yet, but after the live stream, definitely go check her out, show her some love and some support, and tell her like, hey, I was in Shania's live stream and I saw your comment. Just wanted to stop by to say hey, right? Because sharing is caring, and that's what we do here. So check her out, please. I'm just getting back into sewing. I used to have a lingerie line back in the early 2000s. Yeah, I like that. I like that because it's so different. I don't think a lot of people have lingerie lines. I think most of the time when people say, they have a line, it is just like, ready to wear apparel, but it's, or athletic wear or something like that, but it's very rare that it's lingerie. So that's actually pretty dope. It's pretty dope. And I actually am like, I'm excited to check out your channel and see what you do. To stop by and say, hey. So thank you for sharing that. You said you'll follow me on IG. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not like, there was a time where I was on IG a lot, but I've been kind of on it in the background. So if you don't see any posts or stories from me, just know I'm on there. I'm just not like posting. Oh, no. Okay. Gosh, my soles. Okay. Last piece. Okay, let me just label this and then I will give my closing speech. And I want to label this too, but let's do L. Okay, cool. All right. All right. Everything was custom made. Yes. Why is that so small? Why is it so small? Okay. It's just that everything was custom made. That's real impressive. And I don't know what happened that stopped you. Like, I think maybe you don't have the line anymore, but I think maybe you should consider bringing it back, especially now that people are stuck at home, and I'm sure there are couples stuck at home, and the girls want to do something nice for their man or their partner in general, whatever. So it'd be nice to have some lingerie. So I think, if you haven't already started thinking about bringing it back, I hope that you'll consider bringing back your lingerie line. But all right, let me go back to this front cam. I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining me this Saturday sewing session. And I am really looking forward to doing this again. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not exactly sure when I will do it again, but I hope that you guys will be here, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I just want to remind you guys that if you have any suggestions or requests for things that you'd like me to make a tutorial on, feel free to message me on Instagram and just send me pictures like, hey, I saw this top or this whatever that I really like, and I was wondering if you can make a tutorial on it. And I'd be happy to take a look and let you know if it's something that I'm capable of. But thank you so much for your support. And wherever you are, I hope you have a safe and happy weekend. And I'll see you guys later. Love. Ciao.